titty!
We will fight to break free. I know that we can succeed. All it takes is you and me to persevere today. I know, so let's gather our things and set out on adventures. I'm sure we'll make it through our journey. Begins, my friends. It's time to get moving. Come on, get moving, the stars away. There is no time left And if you don't, well, you're gonna find out why I'm called the Tomboy Mommy. So, where's your ages? Where's your yeet? You see, it's on cooldown for 10 fucking minutes. That's right, 10 minutes, because someone already used it on the YouTube side. You'd be screaming 4 blocks away. I mean, come on. Come on, I'm not that bad, am I? Anyways, how you guys been? Have you missed me? Because I've been burned the fuck out. And I got a lot of shit to fucking talk about. That's right. We got shit to talk about. We got updates. First off, I have a question for you all. How does my voice sound? How does the audio quality sound to you guys? Do you guys like how my microphone sounds now? Because that is one of the many things that have changed. Because guess what? The audio is smooth? Does it sound different? Hi, Kagrill, how you doing, hun? How does it sound compared to previous streams? Because you guys are probably going to be shocked when I tell you. Yes, it is, Lacey. It is a Yumiko. So here's the thing. You want to know something? I am not using... Nope, it's not a Shure SM50. It is not. It is a classic 2009 Blue Yeti. That's right. I have switched up my microphone setup since the last time you guys have seen me. Yeah, I know, Sita, right? Right? And you know what else a Blue Yeti's good for? Oh, it's so good for ASMR. Like, you know, the whole... You know, that whole tappy thing? Where's your stupid Yeti snowball? Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I literally, if you want to hear the difference between me and the Blue Yeti, right now, here's the Yeti. And here's the SM58, now that you can hear the differences. I'm sure you can tell me right now, chat, which one sounds better to you? The SM58 or the Blue Yeti? Because this is one of the many things that I'm going to be going over today on all of the changes that have happened, on everything that's been going on. The Xbox mic, what the fuck? I don't have an Xbox microphone. What the fuck was I saying? So here's the thing. The SM58 has a fuller profile, but kind of like, yeah! Also, guys, thank you so much for the level 2 hype train. I appreciate the support. Also, hi, Kirito. Muffed compared to the Yeti. So here's the thing. That's because, for those, I'm not going to get too technical about this shit, but with sound profiles, okay? With sound profiles. For whatever reason, the SM58, because it's meant to be a stage mic, does not work with my fucking mouth. With my voice, basically. And so, my day's doing good, Sayed. How's yours going? Hi, Philip. Hi, person whose name I can't even read because it's blank on the YouTube side. Hi, Deku. But yet, also Lord Rao, thank you so much for joining the game. Hope you enjoy your time here in the hideout. Here's the thing, the Yeti, let's put it like this. The Yeti has a more neutral sound pickup. So the way it picks up my voice allows for a wider range, and it allows me, as a high striker, it allows me to talk, and it captures my voice a lot better than the SM58 did. The SM58 actually, no, not necessarily, Senna. Like, technically the SM58 is a higher quality microphone. Well, here's the thing, I have 2 different ASMR microphones. Speaking of Okami, I saw Okami too. I know, it's amazing. Don't worry. Also, Connor, hiya, thank you for being here for 3 months. House stream, we just started. Here's the thing though. We still have our ASMR microphone. We still got the Blue Yeti, which is good for ASMR due to the way it picks up noise. That's why, like, stuff like the tappies that you hear a lot of times on other people's streams and stuff is because those tappies happen with that. I know, evil Sonic. So, here's... Hang on. Excuse me. Yes, ASMR. That's one of the things we're starting to do. So here's the thing. Audio quality has changed. Audio quality hasn't changed.
It's technically upgraded, technically downgraded, but it works a lot better. And because of that, this is going to be the main microphone going forward. So when I am talking, this is how I'm going to sound. It's okay, Lacey. As long as you showed up and I appreciate it. Because let's put it like this. There's a different... The SM58, you heard me peak. You had issues in Discord where I would, like, you know, cut out. The Blue Yeti has not had that issues. I've been doing extensive testing with that. So, that is supersonic. That's fair because it really depends on your heads, your like headphones, my speakers, whatever. There's a lot of different things that can change that. However, oh, there's a headpad. Thank you for the headpad. However, though, it is time to get into why I've been gone for a while. Why streams were so inconsistent in November. Why I've basically been gone for like freaking 2 weeks. And here's the thing, I've been burned the fuck out. I have been struggling a lot. It's... I mean, you're not wrong. You might as well be in jail when you're dealing with freaking, you know, shit. But here's the thing, I've been burned out. I'm glad you think I look cool, Striker. I've been burned out from the VTubing community. I needed to take a break. Like, I literally was getting dizzy just being awake. I was seeing stars. I was, simply put, not functioning, basically. That was the issue I was running into. And the problem... Oh my fucking god. Did I watch any good series? I couldn't even watch series. That's the thing. I was so burned out, I couldn't even watch anything. That's how bad it was. And I was like, yo! Yeah, that's how bad it was. Yeah, brain was empty. Brain was not functioning. I know. Everyone in the community yelled at me to rest, okay? Everyone wanted me to rest. Everyone wanted me to take a chance. I'm feeling a lot better now, Zon. And here's the thing. It is time for me... It is time for me to stop cowering in the shadows. It's time for me to stop hiding away, playing it safe. I am so fucking tired to the point that we are now going on the true Yumi arc, in essence, if we had to call it anything. Because I'm tired of dancing around the bush, tired of dealing with fake-ass people, tired of the bullshit that exists within VTubing communities, within the toxicity of cliquey people, within the toxicity of people using each other to grow. I'm done. I am fucking done. And literally, like, to be fair, Tessa almost, okay? Tessa had to, my manager Tessa, she admittedly had to stop me in the last couple of days. Hi, Marcus. But nope, I'm working on the announcement right now, and also my Thanksgiving was good for the most part. So here's the thing, Tessa actually had to stop me over the past couple of days from basically trying to burn down a person in the VTubing community. For those of you that have been in the Discord and have heard me talk about it, you probably already know. But let's just say that going forward, if someone pisses me off, if someone crosses me, tries to use me, tries to fucking cause me any kind of grief, yeah, the gloves are basically off. I am, if you guys know the command for Kuro, the gloves are coming off. The gloves are being thrown on the ground. I'm ready to get my hands fucking dirty. Because I am legitimately, I am done. I am throwing hands. You haven't pissed me off, Kagrill. I am ready to just be done with this bullshit. I cannot keep up with VTubing, with the VTubing community specifically. I cannot be fucked. Yes, Cope Troop, the gloves are coming off and the heads are gonna start rolling, basically, yeah. I cannot be fucked to sit there and deal with the VTubing community as it is That's why I only post and stay in my lane on Twitter. That's why you never see me interact with any other VTubers. I am doubling down on that shit. If a VTuber wants to interact with me, okay, cool. I will let them interact with me. I will interact back. But the second that I sniff some sort of inauthentic aspect of them, or like they're just trying to get on my good side, I'm going to fucking gank them. Or not gank. I'm going to fucking roast them where they stand. You will just see a scorch spot on where they fucking existed. Cause I am fucking done. Also, hi Cutie Sugar Cube, how you doing, hon? I am so fucking done with this shit. Because I have been holding myself back since fucking Hogwarts Legacy happened. Something like that, ages. I have been holding myself back because of Hogwarts Legacy, because of how fucking cancel happy, how fucking crazy people were, especially when they used me as a weak point for my manager Tessa to attack her because they couldn't control me when I wanted to play the damn game and you know, give my own thoughts and opinions on that shit. And here's the thing, Tessa had to stop me from going out of my way and exposing a VTuber right now. Because, let's be real here, that VTuber, I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Because they sit there and people see them as a hard worker, right? The community sees them as a hard worker and an interesting and unique individual. But I see a person that has done nothing but copy other people, that has used other people to get where they are, to clout chase, and then congratulate me on fucking being nearly burned the fuck out when I told them how busy I was, wanted me to collab with them, and then all of a sudden they can't collab because of some legal matter in VTubing because they joined a corpo agency, even though they still retained their IP. That's the thing. As someone who's in smaller comparison to the community, I follow a lot of VTubers. Yeah, it's okay. It happens, Marcus. That's the thing. Who am I talking about? Satan, I've talked about that person since last December. You know who I'm talking about. Am I allowed to swear? Yes, Sonic, you are allowed to swear. I am tired of dealing with that shit. Yes, the blue one. Thank you for the 50 biddies, casual sleepy gamer.
Hey, who left this bowl of onions?
Yeah. I am tired. Hello, VTuber Moments. How you doing, hon? I am tired of dealing with that shit. I'm tired of being, you know, considered one and the same person when it comes down to someone like my manager because of the fact that, you know, she's had to deal with her own shit. I am tired of fucking dealing with people who will sit there and be shallow as fuck, mistreat their fucking mods, and then I have to sit there and, you know, help console them, especially when they're my mod too, because look, you should not be disregarding your mod's opinions. You should not be mistreating them. You should not be sitting there and fucking, you know, using people in the way that you do. Especially when you know you're good at something and you choose not to fucking do it because, oh my god, heaven forbid, people find out that you're actually really good at something else and that you were actually a Twitch partner and you decided to restart because, oh no, it's... No, I mean, that's what I've been doing for like the last 2 weeks, Marcus, is figuring that shit out. Yeah. Exactly. I treat my mods with respect. My mods, especially the ones in chat right now, can fucking tell you I try to keep everyone on the same page. I try to make sure that when we talk with each other, it's not just me telling them what to do, but for us to actually brainstorm and work together. Also, take care, Costas. I make sure my mods are taken care of. I make sure my community is taken care of. I try to stay transparent with my fucking community, with you guys. And you know why? Because you guys are not just a number. And I'm fucking tired of seeing VTubers treat you guys like that. I am tired of VTubers just looking at their communities as fucking money bags. I am tired of seeing the way VTubers mistreat each other just to get to the top. I am tired of people forming cliques and shutting each other out. I am tired of having to reinvent the goddamn wheel that exists because people want to gatekeep knowledge. I am so fucking tired of this shit. Like, the amount of stuff out there that should not be that hard to understand, that should not be that hard to look up. Like, whether it's learning how to fucking, you know, make your own 3D model or kit bash shit. No one in VTubing should be giving you shit if you kit bash a model. And you know why? Because that's a whole VR chat shit. Like, VR chat has you freaking sitting there kit bashing for the majority of people. For VTubers, it's get a custom model or bust. VTubers are toxic about that shit. If they find out you use AI in any way, even if you're not using it in an unethical way, you get attacked for that shit. I understand the importance of like why you shouldn't use AI in most cases. I understand it, and I do my best to not use it unless I'm using it for, like, you know, brainstorming and shit. And that's only with, like, you know, ChatGPT, so I don't, you know, so I don't sit there and freaking, you know, cause issues. I'm not gonna generate AI art. That shit's wrong. But I will sit there, and if I want to, like, you know, come up with ideas, brainstorm, write things out, get my thoughts analyzed, sure, I'll do that. But with the way people blanket hate on shit, like, literally looking at some of the games that have come out lately, like Indiana Jones, the new one that came out, people blanket hating on it and saying it's like, oh, it looks like a PS3 game. Do you guys remember what a PS3 game looks like? Not that good. But anyways, the thing is with this, though, which is text-to-speech kind of AI, technically, but it depends on if the voice is AI, and it's really stupid. But the point is, though, like, you know, I sit here, and I watch this shit. I watch the bullshit that is going on within the VTubing community. And I am so fucking tired. So exhausted. Hi there, Meat Pizza. How you doing, hun? Yeah. All mods are on the same level when it comes to treatment. There is, like, yeah, Drakengard 3. That looks fucking good. If you manage to put it on your computer and play with 60 FPS, it looks even better. But that's a different story. The point is, I am so tired of coming in. Yumiko's representing he needs but doesn't deserve. Like, yeah. Like, I'm so tired of freaking going onto Twitter and seeing those people go after others. Whether, you know, it's freaking the whole thing. I don't know how many of you guys saw the whole thing with Taiga versus Tiger versus VS. But that shit was absolute shit. It was dog shit. Taiga doesn't deserve that shit. Taiga doesn't deserve to have someone copying them. And yet someone's copying them and using a lot of the stuff that Taiga built up to grow. It's fucking bullshit. People, there are VTubers out there using drama as a way to grow. Yeah, Twitter is barely healing, you know. I know Twitter is struggling a lot, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with all of this, right? I have been so burned out from trying to tiptoe around, wondering if I'm going to upset someone, wondering if I'm going to cause issues just by expressing myself a tiny bit. Like, if I express myself like more than like 10%, am I gonna get canceled because I have a take that's different than VTubers? And here's the thing. It pisses me off because I've been interacting with some IRL streamers. I've been talking to them. And you know what's fucking funny? There's a reason they avoid VTubers. And you know what it is? It's because of the fact that when you deal with VTubers, they look at how fucking toxic and awful the community is, and why would they want to interact with VTubers when it's all high school drama? That's kind of the thing, is that legitimately, this shit, look at Ironbounce, yeah, Ironbounce and Kai Sanat's crossover, yeah, freaking amazing. But like, I legitimately sit here, and I am ready to just go full force. You guys have been seeing my tweets pop off on Twitter? That's because I decided to say fuck it and let loose. I decided to do my own shit. And that's because I am fucking tired of holding back and doing the whole, oh, well, I gotta play it safe so I don't hurt myself. Because heaven forbid I hurt myself by, you know, doing that swipe. No. I would use Blue Sky, but in reality, Blue Sky is not worth the time and energy to put into it. Because none of the actual corporations are over there. None of the businesses, none of the marketing is there. That's why people are still cross-posting to there and Twitter. That's why people don't use Blue Sky. Because it's just another freaking Twitter clone. Like it was with Mastodon. Like it was when people started going to Instagram and freaking Tumblr. Like, Blue Sky, sure, it's nice, but I'm not about to go over there and make a main focus on that when it's not worth it. Yeah, High Lord, yeah. Here's the thing, yeah, Blue Sky is 100 times more toxic than Twitter. It kind of is, because if you have all of those people that cause issues with the whole VTubing community go over there, yeah, you're just gonna hear a bunch of toxicity. You're just gonna hear nothing but the worst shit you don't want to hear. And I'm tired of that. I am tired. Like, literally, I've had so many people I have been friends with in the VTubing community, and the second they grow either bigger than me, the second they decide to connect with someone big, guess what happens? Guess what happens? Can you guess? I get ghosted. I get left in the dust. I have people who sit there and they no longer talk to me. Yeah, the echo chamber is just moving places. And that's the thing. If you want to know how fake VTubers are, they literally, the second they find themselves no longer needing you, going out of their way. You can't, if they can't be judged by the content of their character, why judge it all? I mean, you got a point there, Marcus, you do. But here's the thing, though. Is literally, I've seen so many people drop others because of the fact that they grew bigger, that they became Twitch partner, that they made bigger connections, and all of a sudden those so-called friends that you supposedly had, those so-called friends that are supposedly there for you, they're only there for you as long as you maintain relevance and you have a use to them. Envy is really big. It really is. And the problem is, VTubers, if you try to talk to them about that, they will deny it. They'll do the whole, oh, I would never drop my real friends. My real friends are, you know, I like being friends with people. I love being friends with people. Here's the thing. I don't give two shits. You lying sack of shit. Like, I legitimately, that one person that was like, you know, happy to hear I was working so hard I was near burnout. That same person, I was in a fucking collab with another content creator like a couple of weeks ago, right? And here's the thing, you know what happened? I actually started tearing apart the questions, the arguments that they had in defending themselves, because they were making comments saying that when you raid someone, you can vibe check if they're actually a good fit for your community or not within 10 seconds. They were saying you could just learn to vibe check people. Also, Ninja Storm, thank you for being here for 21 months. How you doing, hun? Like, and I'm sitting here like, you don't know if the person you're raiding into is gonna be freaking homophobic, transphobic, if they're gonna be freaking, you know, throwing slurs around. You don't know how good or bad of a person is in those 10 seconds. And that whole conversation was fucking about raiding people. And it was literally and on top of it, they also tried to say they raid their friends. And I'm like, A lot of people say they raid friends, but they really don't. Hi, Aqua. How you doing, hon? Yeah, I saw that with the Mythic Talent shit. Yeah, it does extend on that side. It's a lot bigger of a pool, so it's easier to be a part of different communities which aren't as toxic. But here's the thing. Everyone is fair, game, make fun of all the things, believe anyways. Oh, Jesus Christ, kind of. But here's the thing, though, is that they literally soft blocked me on Twitter. And if you want to know what soft blocking is where you temporarily block a person to force them to unfollow without any kind of notification that they unfollowed you, just so that they don't have to follow you and you don't follow them. It's a really stupid way of, like, blocking someone, but it gets the job done. And they did that literally right after that whole collab I had, and I am convinced it's because they were upset that I tore apart their argument, I tore apart their toxic positivity, and I destroyed it. I destroyed them. Why even keep track of who follows or follows you? I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing. I don't give a shit about that because it's just a number to me. But some VTubers will will track that, right? Aqua, I'm talking about why I've been burned out and, like, how things are going forward in the future. That's basically what happened. And right now what I'm talking about is just, like, you know, how I'm not gonna let people sit here and toss me around and use me, you know? Like, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Did you use lube when I destroyed? I haven't destroyed them because of the fact that Tessa has stopped me. My manager has stopped me from doing that. But, like, here's the thing. I know VTubers will sit there and keep track of that shit because their entire confidence, their entire... Hi, Foxfall. How you doing, hon? Their entire confidence, their self-worth is based off of how they decide, off of who follows them. Like, have you guys, VTuber moments, have you ever noticed how you'll see people do the whole thing where it's like, oh my god, Zentrea followed me! Holy shit, are you lost, ma'am? Or like, you know, but like just as like one point. They're doing that shit because to them, it's a sense of, oh wow, I've made it. I've made it. I am part of the big leagues. I'm in the center of attention. I'm there. And if that person unfollows you, all of a sudden it's like, oh well, oh no, I think I may have fucked up. Why did they unfollow me? I guess I'm not a very good VTuber. That's the thing, is it's like, it's all about the whole, you know, social politics. It's so fucking stupid. Like, if I follow someone, it's because I genuinely enjoy what I see. I know there are people out there that will unfollow because they don't want to see, like, the sus stuff that someone posts all the time, and they just want to curate their timeline. That's one thing, but people put too much thought into who follows and unfollows, and I'm fucking tired of seeing the drama around that shit. I'm tired of sitting there and watching people get upset because, you know, someone decided to unfollow them. They don't even ask why. They don't go in and say, like, hey, like, all they have to do is be like, hey, friendo, how you doing? What's going on? I saw you unfollow me. Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong? All it takes is having a goddamn fucking conversation. But you know what VTubers want to do? They want to sit there and assume the worst about you, especially if they can cancel you, just for the sake of a little bit of clout and for the sake of not wanting their pride, their ego to be hurt because they might actually be wrong. That is how bad this shit is. Yeah, they will start drama instead of talking to someone. And that's kind of the problem here. Nano, thank you for being here for 29 months! How you doing, hon? But yeah, that's the thing, is like, for me, I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of opening up Twitter going over there, and every second there's some new form of drama. Like, fuck. I was watching the Game Awards last night, and I got fucking upset over the fact that people were throwing shit. Hi, AMC. How you doing, hun? It's a pleasure to have you here. I hope you enjoy your time here in the hideout. I'm doing okay, Nano. I'm fired up. Like, share this stream. You're making mini base points. Go for it, Marcus. Go ahead, share it. Cause the thing is for me, is that I'm so tired of seeing, like, you know, people like with the Game Awards. There was people who were upset that freaking Astrobot won Game of the Year. It was a fucking good game. It was great, you know. A morning person who may seem lonely but is in good company. You know, fair enough. That's the thing. It's like, I'm just so tired of this shit. I'm tired of people who are hailed in the community as really great people and influencers. Yet they're also the exact same people who fucking sit there and help share the drama that is fucking happening in VTubing. I have, AMC, I have. And that's the thing, the Elden Ring DLC, yeah, that is true. The DLC, yeah, the fact that they even made a joke about that was so fucking funny, that the DLC was nominated. But, like, that's the thing, though. Also, wait, what? Gotta go, but I'm drawing for Christmas. Well, I hope to see it. I hope it turns out well, Mean Pizza. But, like, that's the thing, is I am so tired of seeing this shit. And it has burned me out so much. And I've been trying to figure out what is the best way for me to blow past that shit, to get away from the VTubing community's drama, from the bullshit. And the solution I have is I have to basically blow past these cliquey communities and just realize that these communities are so shit that it's just not worth it to give them the time or energy. It's not worth it to interact with. It's not worth it to engage in any of it. And if I do engage in any of it, that is true, Marcus, yes. If I do engage in anything with VTubing within the community, it's going to simply be either because I have an actual friend there that's a VTuber that I interact with, or it's me just posting something I really liked, whether it's a clip, whether it's my daily, you know, short post, whether it's, you know, X, Y, and Z thing. Jesus Christ, girl, why? Whether it's X, Y, and Z thing, the point is, I'm not going to sit there. It's okay, girl. I'm not gonna sit there and deal with this shit anymore. I'm not gonna interact with VTubers anymore because I am so tired of all of the drama, all of the shit. I am so burned out on the social dynamics of VTubers. The social dynamics that are not fucking normal. It is not normal, okay? The way VTubers interact with each other is so beyond what is actually a normal way to interact with each other. Here's the thing, Satan. It's like being back in high school, but it's worse. Imagine if every person in high school was effectively that whole popular girl wanting to use you, but also was the most antisocial piece of shit on earth that didn't want to talk to you and forgot how to be a social person in general. Imagine the fact that VTubers, you can't even approach someone and say, hey, how are you? How's life been? You can't even do that. It has to be done in like the most backwards way, you know? With fleshers, yeah, exactly. Like Nugs and Mutatarv, yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example, Marcus. And that's the thing with this, is like, I'm sitting here. You've never seen Tomboys? Well, hi, you're looking at one. We tend to be very blunt, very brash and in front of people. IRL, oh, well, don't know what to say about that. But no, here's the thing. Like, literally, with VTubing, the fact that you have to state your intention, like, it is not normal to talk to someone and be like, hey, I was, like, working on this project, and there was this clip I was working on that reminded me of you, so I wanted to reach out to you so that I could, you know, just see how you're doing. You have to provide a fucking reason with most VTubers. A fucking reason why you even want to talk to them. There is no brainstorming for collabs. There is no collaborative effort. It is literally just a, I see your community is just as big as mine, if not bigger. I'm, you know, around that same size. Let's collab. I'm not going to give you an idea of what I want to collab. You got to figure it all out yourself, but let's do it anyways. It is so fucking stupid. It is so tiring. It is fucked. Like, you have outsiders constantly referring to VTubers as being cartoon. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, technically speaking, you know, anime is just the Japanese word for cartoon, for animation. So, you know. But yeah. No, most of all VTubers on Twitter, they all copy and paste. I am tired of being alone. Let's be friends. Yeah, it's not. Because you know what they're doing? That is the most, you know, basic ass way to clout chase. Because they're not making friends. They're not sitting there being like, I actually want friends. No, it's, let me put feelers out to see who's desperate enough to make friends. And that's friends, in quotation marks, just to see who I can maybe use to clout chase. So I can maybe use their clout so that I can grow and maybe use them at some point. Also, thank you for being here for 12 months, Slash. Like, it was so freaking ridiculous, right? I know, Slash, it definitely will be getting easier, especially as we go into 2025. That's like a follow for follow crap. Yeah, VTuber moments. That's exactly what it is. Whenever you see that whole, I'm tired of being alone, let's be friends. That is literally the whole follow for follow crap. Whenever someone says, hey, I'm looking for more Fox-themed VTubers or more bug-themed VTubers, drop your PNG so I can send you a message or make friends with you. That is literally a follow for follow thing. That is literally just a whole, I want to make friends, but I don't really want to make friends because of the bullshit. And it, yeah, looking for raids is another big one. They're not going to raid you. They're only going to raid you if they see that your numbers are at a certain size. They're only going to raid you if they see that maybe you're worth their time for clout chasing. Like, one thing I hate is people with, I'm a 2D, 3D. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. The whole GFX bots that we have to ban in the Discord. Yeah, that happens a lot. That they can share their talent. Exactly, Marcus. Share their talents with the world. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You want to know something really sad? You want to know something fucking fucked up? That will break most people's minds about VTubers? Here's the thing. Most VTubers that you see do not and are not interesting as people. Hi, bear with me. How you doing, hun? I'm doing okay, Deku. How are you? Let me put it like this. There is a concept out there in the entertainment industry called the it factor and the wow factor. The wow factor is basically the thing that grabs your attention. It's the thing that you look at and it draws your attention in. Whether it's something like the titty, the quality of the model, the colors, whatever it is, there's usually like some sort of thing there. In the most ideal world, having both the it and the wow factor is what you want to aim for. The it factor, yeah, funny redeems could also be a part of that wow factor. It's something that's like knocks your socks off, basically. But here's the thing. No, Slash. Here's the thing, though. Is it just me or is there something off about me today? No. I'm just being myself. Here's the thing. It factors, right? The it factor. is basically your charisma, your confidence. It's your chivalric nature. Usually it's something about your personality that shows that you are a person and that you can stand on your own without gimmicks. Also, thank you, Hexmaster Sword, for joining the brigade. I hope you enjoyed your time here in the hideout. And have you noticed, if you take away most gimmicks, exactly, personality is an it factor, Lord. But have you noticed, also, Cyber, I'm doing good, how are you? Here's the thing, have you noticed that if you ever take away, like, think about this for a second. Take away most of the shiny toys a VTuber has. I mean, that is true, Slash. If you take away most of the shiny toys that VTubers have, you will find that they are some of the most boring-ass people out there. And they are relying on those shiny toys. You notice how some VTubers, for example, do freaking, subathons? Like every other month? Donathons every other month? Yeah. And she didn't have viewers. Yeah, that's the thing, is a lot of people don't necessarily have what it takes to become, to be a content creator, and it sucks to say that. But that is the reality of things. If the it factor comes to VTube is the lore of the VTube, well, yeah, that could be a thing. That's more on the wow factor than the it factor, but, like, the it factor is a lot more high hex master. The only collabs with friends, yeah. And here, like, because here's the thing, like, the it factor that I'm talking about is literally that charisma, that magnetism, that ability to make people feel important, right? Most VTubers will do that, do the whole thing of looking at their community as money bags, as just a number so they can grow. The whole subathon thing, like, here's the thing. If you do a subathon, I think it should be something that's for an actual important thing. Like, if, let's say, for example, you do want a new model and you don't get one that often. Okay, sure. If you want to upgrade specific parts of your setup, okay, fine. That's one thing. But doing a subathon every other month as an event just to keep your relevancy, just to freaking, you know, have all of these different channel point redeems just to keep your relevancy, that's not an interesting person. That's just someone that's jingling the keys at you because they don't know what else to do to be interesting. I'm doing good, Goth Brony. How you doing, hun? Is this someone? Yeah, exactly. I announced a subathon with the Immunodeficiency Foundation. Yeah, that shit is a good reason for that shit. That's like the sleeping streams for the ad money. Yep. The sleeping streams for the ad money. That's literally, it's just there because, oh, hey, I get the ad money, I get the watch time, it boosts me up in Twitch, so therefore I get bigger. It's fucking stupid. There's no point to it, really, but, you know. You look at that shit and you realize that, like, VTubers aren't that interesting. You look at some of the VTubers that rely entirely on having another person there to talk to, they're not that interesting. Because they can't stand on their own. Because they don't have that charisma. They don't have that magnetism. They don't have that actual feeling of wanting to interact with people. Like, interesting woman, beautiful person with a hot VTuber model. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I do my best. Wait until you see the swimsuit on this model. If only Twitch wouldn't ban me for that unless I was in VR chat. But no, anyways, yeah. That's the thing, is like, I look at all of this, and all I see with VTubers is they are built on a fucking pile of freaking lies. It is a mountain of fake dreams and lies just for the sake of appearing like they have what it takes to be an interesting individual. You know what they would be like? It would be like going over to a friend's house to play Smash Brothers or to play board games, and they're the person that's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try and act like I understand how to be an interesting person. They're the awkward third wheel. They're the people that you sit there and you watch them just struggle to read the room. The VTubers, and you know, here's the thing, the VTubers that don't engage in this drama, the VTubers for second of celebration for what? Yeah, exactly, you know, that's the thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, Cyber. But, like, here's the thing, though. With that kind of shit, with the with like the VTubers that don't interact with this shit, whether it's the corpo VTubers, whether it's the big indies, they stay away from this drama because there's no point in interacting with it. Those are the people that are actually the genuine people. Those are the people that don't interact with a lot of these toxic ass creators that are making the rest of the VTubing terrible because they know it's not worth the time. They know to stay in their own lane and to just interact with those that are trustworthy. But the problem is that with most VTubers that make this place a shitty ass place to be, as a result, you are interacting with a bunch of fucking people that are just, they're god awful. They're not, you know, yeah, some VTubers are big enough to just ignore it, yeah. It's just so god awful that, you know, if you're in the trenches and you're not at that point to get around it, fucking sucks. Prohibited from interacting with it? I mean, there is that. I mean, hell, my manager, there's a good chance, okay? There's a good chance my manager actually got blacklisted from FaZe Connect. And you know why they got blacklisted? Because they had they went and freaking dispelled. They went and actually told the truth of what it means to have management for VTubers, because one of their talents decided to have a hot take calling all managers in the VTubing community just some person that wants to be your boyfriend, and she went in and showed that was just a big fat sack of shit, and because of that, freaking, you know, FaZe Connect won't interact with her anymore when they used to be on really good terms. All for having a take that wasn't even that hot of a take. It was really mild and just being truthful. And that's what fucking sucks. You'd rather be your own manager? That's fair. And a lot of VTuber mods also ban people for simple things. Well, it's not even just that, though, Tinkles. It's also the fact that a lot of times there's unspoken rules in the community, and how are you supposed to know? Like, how are you supposed to know if interacting in a way is the wrong way? There's no warning system, it's just banned. And I get you can't do that for everybody, but there's limits to that shit. You know, you have to understand that a new person in a community is not going to fucking understand the ins and outs of the fucking community. Femboy loving VTuber watching, loser beta him because that lives with his mom, because that's fair. Some VTuber models look nice and I got slapped with a ban. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's stupid. There shouldn't be a reason for you to get banned because you say, oh, this VTuber model looks nice. Like, fucking hell. Like, yeah, you can't know, and asking the question will get you in trouble. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, I've seen people who've gotten banned from Chibi Doki because of that kind of shit. It's stupid. And here's the thing. Because of all of this drama, I burned out. I crashed. I burned because I was tired of dealing with that shit. I was tired of being on edge with that shit. And so as a result, I'm just going to tell it how it is. I'm going to be blunt. I'm just going to be myself. If that causes people to come after me, okay, fuck them. You're just exposing yourself as someone I don't need to deal with, bitch. That's literally how I'm going to treat this from now on. Is that if someone's going to sit there and throw a bitch fit because I decided to do something they disagree with, I am going to say, fuck it, thank you for outing yourself. If you want to defend that person, I'm going to say, fuck it, here's the truth. If you continue to, you know, follow this person, that's your own prerogative, that's your own choice. But I'm not going to tolerate it around me because I don't want to have to deal with hearing if that person's a so-called good person when they're really not, you know? Screenshot everything, let them burn themselves down. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the whole thing. That's kind of the whole thing with that. And that's why, you know, I'm just going to be honest with people on this shit. I'm just going to let loose. If there's a game I fucking want to play, I'll be able to fucking play it. So, if, you know, like, sure, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of the fact that, you know, there's a Hogwarts Legacy 2 coming out. But you know what? If I want to fucking play it, that's my choice. If people are going to get pissed off at me for playing Hogwarts Legacy 2, also take care, Fade Wolf. It was a pleasure hanging out with you. If people are going to be pissed off at me playing Hogwarts Legacy 2 and trying to cancel me, I'm going to be like, wow, bro, you care so much about a game that you're willing to cancel someone over it. How childish do you have to be, bro? How childish are you that the thing that's the most important thing in your life is to cancel some random person on the internet for playing a goddamn game? Like, yeah. Way too sensitive to touch some grounds? Yeah! Yeah. Because here's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing with Hogwarts Legacy. On Dragon Age Veilguard, I saw some of this shit. I don't know how bad it is. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna play it anyways because it wasn't up my alley in the first place. But you know, yeah. I'll sit there and thank you. But like that's kind of the thing though. When I was playing Hogwarts when I tried to play it, people, if it wasn't coming after me, it was going after my manager, telling my manager that she was supporting someone who they thought because I was playing Hogwarts Legacy supported trans genocide, that supported trans abuse, and I'm like, the fuck I do? I don't support that shit. But it's like, oh, you're playing the game, so you support it by default. The fuck? Like that's kind of the thing, is like, think about how stupid that is. People are nuts, and that's the thing, is when when that whole thing happened, VTubing took a nosedive for the worse. And I tried to explain to them, like, you know what was one of the biggest things? That's fair, Goth Brony. How the fuck they gonna say a trans woman is transphobic? I don't freaking know, Lena. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. That whole thing was all about because one character in the game was named Serona Ryan, and they were complaining about the name part that was Serona, and it's like, wait, that's a Celtic goddess's name. That's a female name, and you're saying that the character that's trans that chose a female name is transphobic? The fuck? Like, but that's kind of the thing. Yeah, I've seen that, the whole thing, the post-op transes are the only valid people. I've seen that shit. I've seen the whole thing of like, oh, you need to take injections for you to be the most trans you can be, and so on and so shit. Yeah. Yeah, there is a sequel. They confirmed a fucking sequel. I mean, hell, at the Game Awards, they showed off a trailer for freaking The Witcher 4. And because it doesn't have Geralt, but instead it has, what's her name, his daughter, all of a sudden it's a problem because you're played as a female character. Also, hi, Chicanas, how you doing, hon? Like, yeah, Ciri was hot as fuck, yeah! Like, I love the fact that Ciri is actually getting, you know, a playable game. But yeah, apparently it was. It was successful enough to give us the freaking Quidditch game that sucked ass. But is Streamlabs being really slow? Hey, let me check that out real quick here. I see. Streamlabs is broken. Sated, I tried loading up Streamlabs and the website crashed. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not just you. Leaving their old avatar, replace it by a rage crazy. Yeah, I know, right? And here's the thing with VTubers, the fact that, you know, I love anyone who's logically sound, emotionally intelligent, and responsible. Guess what? Most VTubers are not that. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. How they've written Ciri, I actually like how Ciri's written. Like, Ciri is a good example of writing a good female character. But yeah, no. In all honesty, to me... In all honesty... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Streamlabs is weird as fuck right now. It is... Bleh. But no, in all honesty, people are really stupid about this shit. Like, the whole thing with, like, the Indiana Jones, people don't want to play it because they think it looks like a PS3 game. So... That's the thing. That's like going into my whole thing. Like that was a freaking, you know, hour-long rant. How many independent VTubers and LootTubers are exactly what you stated? Majority of them are not. Majority of VTubers and LootTubers are not logically sound. They are not emotionally intelligent. They are not responsible for themselves. and most of them are not really that great of people, and they do tend to be more bigoted or hate-filled in a lot of sense, because they just freaking decide, I fucking am going to use you. Unless they're like some of the top people in the community that are above that shit, chances are they're not gonna be like that. And it's so fucking stupid. One person I watched said, don't attack people that play. Yeah, and the thing is, people did that. But we're not gonna go all over that shit again, because that's like, you know, yeah. It promoted killing. I mean, I haven't seen that one. A lot of it was just like, oh, the game looks terrible. You know, and I think it's fucking stupid that that's how people feel. But even still, though, like, the thing is, as I go forward into VTubing and everything, especially when I go forward into 2025, I'm just gonna be my more authentic self. I am not going to hold back. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to just say things how they are. I'm gonna be blunt. And I'm going to make sure that whatever I do on Twitter or Twitch or YouTube, Fansly, whatever, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not going to hold back, that I'm not gonna let people use me. And if someone fucking messes with me, I'm gonna make sure people know, so that they can avoid that shit, because I want to make sure that the community I have is actually a community that has people who are safe, who know who they can trust or not. And I am done dealing with the shit. I am done dealing with people who are not going to do that, who are just going to use people. And so that's one of the major changes I'm making, is making sure I can be more upfront with you guys, be more myself, more blunt, more forthcoming with everything, so that I'm not sitting there struggling and hiding behind things and not being myself and being afraid of doing things because I'm afraid if VTuber's gonna cancel me or not, you know? I'm tired of that, and I need to, you know, use that part of me I don't ever show most people, because I'm fucking tired of it. Hell, the debut I did back in frickin' August, the live 2-day model, when I was starting to tease and bully people a little bit because, you know, it was fun, guess what happened? There was a person in the community who get canceled actually go faster. It depends on how they get canceled, VTuber moments. It depends on how someone gets, you know, canceled. Oh, you know, it would help if I can type over there for the YouTube chat. It helps, because sometimes, like, canceling can help you grow. Other times, it can fuck you up. It really just depends on how you handle it and how others handle it. So you have to go about a very specific way when it comes to getting canceled at the end of the day. That's just how it works. I don't know what a Discord is, but there's the Discord. And here's the thing, though. What that means depends on the claims to proof. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. That's why, like, I don't care if someone tries to cancel me at this point. I know how to handle it, and I'll handle it correctly. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm just so tired. I'm so fucking tired. So we have the no patience arc happening. We have me going into this freaking, you know, into 2025. As we go into December, I'm giving you guys my authentic self. I'm giving you who I am as a person. I'm not going to let shit slide if people try to fuck me over. And hell, here's the thing. One of the things I'm gonna state right now, when it comes down to stuff like slurs, I'm going to try and be mindful to people. I'm not gonna use slurs. The last thing I want to do is sit there on... Oh, Jesus, Tinkles, that's not part of this thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink. I'm gonna just do stuff. It's gonna be fucking good. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a goddamn good time. And anyone that wants to fuck it over is gonna get fucked in the ass. And not in the fun way. And so that means, like, you know, for me, like, I've been having to deal with, like, an entire group of people that literally throw around slurs every other, like, sentence, it feels like. I'm tired of that shit. I tried to be friends with them, and it was just difficult. It was admittedly difficult for me. I feel weird. I feel a little bit uncomfy about it, because it's just weird seeing, you know, the R word thrown around every other, like, you know, chance, like it's just casual. It was weird. It was weird. I can't really talk too much about it, but it was awkward. But yeah, I'm gonna be more myself. I'm gonna talk more about the things I want to talk about. And we're just gonna do the things we want to, you know? Yeah, you're right. The people will find the way to cancel you over the smallest of things. You know? Everything is cheeks, fair enough. Yeah, people will find, like, the thing. Oh, you hate pancakes? Guess what? Canceled. That's how people will treat that shit. Me, I'm like, bro, you hate pancakes. Cool. I hate blueberries. Cool story, bro. Moving on. Next topic. So that Jesus Christ, I freaking yapped for an hour on that shit. Jesus Christ. So, here's the next thing. The next important update with this shit, right? You had a red top, you're done. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, your titties are out too much? Done. Freaking, oh no, you're sexual and you're not really being entertaining because you're freaking, you know, a sus VTuber, a lewd tuber. You need to be wholesome. How dare you grow because you're more lewd than me? Cancel. Like, I've seen that shit. It's so fucking stupid, that whole argument.
But you know what's not an argument? How absolutely delicious you are, Senna. So come over here. Ah, so tasty, Senna.
Oh no, wise! Who start the lewd route actually stop after a while because the audience had to try. Well, here's the thing, though. VTuber moments. Is that if you're gonna go down that route, you need to know that you're going to actually enjoy that. You cannot just dip your freaking pinky toe into the pools of the lewd side, into the deep end, and then think that you're gonna be, you know, you can just walk away from it later on. That's not how that works. Like, what the fuck? No. That's not how that fucking works. Either you decide to touch the lewd stuff and you mess around with it, or you don't. You know? Nothing's wrong with lewd tubers, but VTubers just have issues where it's like, oh, there's like this whole debate on the sus versus lewd thing. It's been a source of drama within VTubing. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, you do gotta moderate your community. You do have to handle things as they go. And honestly, it's fucking stupid. Like, honestly, I don't think I've seen a single person in my community that has actually gone too far with the lewd shit since I started letting that side of me out more. And it's because people, you gotta have your head screwed on right for that shit. The boundaries need to be made abundantly clear. And that's the thing. Like, I have to say, I don't think Payne is here right now, but Payne still plays, gifted me two lewd games. One of them being freaking Scarlet Maiden, and legit the other one is called In Heat, Lustful Nights. And it's the sus fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. And here's the thing with that, right? Part of the thing I'm planning on in the future, because I'm going to start going into the whole thing with the content creation side of this discussion of these important announcements. I want to start having some streams once I fully set up my blue Twitch. Once that's fully set up, I want to have some more sus-like streams. I want to have streams that are focused more on that shit. So I like the game In Heat Lustful Nights. So maybe there won't be a Twitch stream on that day. And on that day, you're gonna just see me sit there and be like, ooh, blue Twitch time. Time for me to get sexy with some furries. Ooh, you got a nice foot. Be nice if we had a foot job. Paint the town white. I actually don't know how that works, Linda. That's something I'm still figuring out. That's why I'm saying, like, that's something that's going to be in the future. But the point is, okay? The point is, I want to do shit like that because it would be fucking fun. Hell, another thing is going to be the amount of streams happening here, okay? Going forward, free live and paid VOD, I think so, yes, and I think you're right about that. Here's the thing, going forward in the future, there's going to be a main focus on my content creation with streams. We're gonna have more of a focus on ASMR content because I actually enjoy ASMR. It's actually a lot of fun for me. And it's a great way for me to relax and kind of unwind and chill, and I was really enjoying it. So, for me, I want to upload ASMR content. But for me to do that without burning out, I have to cut a day out of my stream. So instead of, like, streaming 4 days a week, it's going to be cut back to 3 days a week so that I can actually focus on uploading that shit, right? And not only am I going to be having a focus on that, I'm going to have a... Hello, Drizzle the Devil. How you doing, hun? However, that's not the only thing I'm going to be doing with that, because what I do have planned here, and I'm going to... Oh, I forgot to set that up. Shit. You saw nothing. Okay, that is not working. That is very much not working. Why is that not working? Come on, where's my game screen? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Hi, it's working now. Okay, so here's the thing here, okay? So, yeah, exactly. So here's the thing. Part of what I'm gonna be doing with the ASMR shit going forward is because I had Tessa help me set this up, and that's going to be a Patreon where those... Yes, my entire stream is in Warado, yeah. So here's the thing, yeah, we actually have a Patreon fully set up now. And so the idea with the Patreon is that if I sit here, right, and I make an ASMR video, which I want to try and have like 4 of them happening a week, whether it's just audio or it's audio and video. Point is, ASMR videos are going to be accessible on Patreon a week before they go up on YouTube. And that's very specifically if, in the event, right? In the event that it is safe for work. If it is not safe for work, it'll be exclusive to the freaking Patreon. And if it's not exclusive to the Patreon, then its alternative location is gonna be in an area in the Discord, an exclusive area of the Discord for people that are subscribed to the Patreon, where they'll be able to have like an exclusive chatting, an exclusive voice chat, and they'll have access to all of that media as well, where they can just download it for their convenience. And I have it set up that way for those that want to support in said way, that they get access to it. And we got like, you know, we have tiers. Like there's the whole $1, which is just like, you know, the whole tipping jar. You get access to that anyways. You have the main one that matters the most is the $5 one that actually gets you access to everything on the Patreon. Whereas with The other ones, like the $25 and the $69 one, that's the Oka Sussy, those are just tipping. Those are like, hey, I really want to support this content creator. I really like this content creator. And the idea behind this is that, you know, is to make sure that we're not just sitting here trying to do, like, you know, things to give people, like, if they want early access to stuff, they can have early access to stuff. If they want to have, like, an exclusive area that they can chat in because of the support. What's the split on Patreon? So, on Patreon takes a percentage of the creator's earning based on their plan. If it's the founder's plan, 5%, pro plan, 8%, premium plan, 12%. So, like, Patreon, yeah, basically with Patreon, effectively, it's like a 95-5 split, so it's really not that bad. It's like if I were to be doing shit on, it would be like if I was doing shit on, like, Ko-Fi, and the whole thing with the currency conversion fee on membership payments is only 2.5% versus Twitch's, like, freaking 25%, you know? It's ridiculous. So, you know, it's fine, and so as a result, at least it's not 25%. You know, yeah, it basically really, really good. Like, there's a reason why Patreon's there, and you get exclusive content. What will you be doing with the degenerate corners when this stuff comes online? So the degenerate corner, so here's the thing. The ASMR stuff will not be in the degenerate corner. The degenerate corner stays the way it stays, Okami. And that's because I'm not planning on fucking anything up with that. This is more of, like, exclusive content if you want the exclusive content, if you want early access to it before it, like, goes to YouTube and so on and so forth. This is basically just a way to help with making things work. It's another way to support, so in case you really hate the way Twitch does shit. And so on and so forth. I mean, technically speaking, because Tess is the one that also did this as well. Tessa made the Oka Sussy one have the whole free Streamlets pack a week. Yeah, it's more of a community thing. I don't see a reason to change it. Basically, that is exactly what's going on with that. Is it's literally just making it to where no matter what, the community side thing is, yeah, sure, that's gonna stay there. I'm not gonna do anything to fuck with it, you know? But, like, honestly, the thing is that I am sitting here, I am working on all of this shit. It's going to be, honestly, it's going to be really, really good. It's going to have a lot of changes, and I'm looking forward to all the changes with this when it comes to ASMR, when it comes to that stuff. So, like, ASMR is going to be one of the main changes with the content, is we're going to have more of a focus on ASMR. And then outside of ASMR, we're going to have changes towards... We're also going to have changes not just towards ASMR, but we're also going to have changes towards having VR chat come back, because I really like having VR chat there. Hi, Alpha Reaper. How you doing, hon? I really like doing VR chat stuff, and so I'm going to be bringing that back as a mainstay, so that when I'm doing VR chat, we actually get to have the curated worlds. We're going to be doing the explorations, hanging out with chat on stream and everything. We're going to have VR back. It's also going to include Beat Saber stuff from time to time, because it's a type of content I like. It's a type of content I love, and it really needs to, you know, it really needs to be a part. I can't live without it. Also, I'm doing okay, Alpha. How are you doing, hun? And so as a result, it's definitely one of those things that I really, really do want to bring back, and that's probably where one of the biggest questions that's probably coming up is, what about gaming content? Where is gaming content going? Why have I not streamed games in a while? And the thing is, with gaming content, admittedly, I'm burned out on trying to make a bunch of games work for myself that just don't. So when it comes down to me playing games, in the future, I'm going to be playing games when it feels like it matches the vibe and it's something I really want to do. I really want to enjoy. And so as a result, if I'm playing games, I'm looking forward to playing games in the future because it will be games that I enjoy rather than just trying to do whatever's trending, doing whatever, you know, is, you know, just there just to force it, you know? Because if the game doesn't match with my vibes, if it doesn't give me the ability to play in the way I want, cough, cough, looks at Elden Ring's DLC, cough, cough, you know, then so be it. I'm going to play games that I want to. That being said, however, I do have some positive news on that side when it comes down to the games I'm going to be playing in the future. Because I do have plans to still play games. And a couple of said games are going to be mainstays. And I mean games you see regularly. And so, one of such game I want to play on stream, and I want to play it regularly, because not only is it extremely on brand, not only is it a freaking sandbox-like game that's going to be absolutely fucking hilarious to play, and I can literally milk hundreds of hours out of it because of how enjoyable it is, I think it'll be easier for me to show you what game I'm talking about. It's not Pac-Man. It is not Pac-Man. It is more fun than that, even though I think the Pac-Man trailer was fucking hilarious. I mean, modded Cyberpunk? Yeah, modded Cyberpunk is actually, you know, is definitely one of those things I have plans for. But I'm gonna pull it up. I'm pulling up the trailer for it right now, so give me 2 seconds. It's not Sonic. Alright, here we go.
You are Agent 47, the world's finest professional hitman. Hired by the International Contract Agency to take on the most dangerous, high-profile targets of the world of assassination. In these 21 playgrounds of possibilities, there is no target out of your reach. Every decision is yours to make and impact the outcome of your mission. Agent 47 can infiltrate anywhere by finding unconventional paths, usurping an identity, or old-fashioned brute force. And sometimes, all you need is an invitation. You can blend in anywhere and plan your next move as you figure out the weaknesses in the guard's routine. Your targets are some of the most protected people in the world. Circumstances change, and you will need to adapt. With a vast arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and surprising solutions on site, the possibilities are endless. Everything is a weapon in a creative assassin's hands. Surrounding you is a living, breathing world of opportunity.
Saying it who says I'm
Action,
trying to be
reaction,
stealthy in these
cause,
games.
effect. From unfortunate accidents to careful exploitation of a bad habit.
Here's the thing, though. This is
Your every
Hitman
move
World
is
of Assassination,
calculated
which has
and
Hitman
precise.
1, 2, and 3,
Hidden
and
in
it
plain
plus like
sight.
the whole user-created
You
shit.
are the ultimate
Actually,
weapon.
believe it or not,
As you
Tated, I'm
master each
actually really good at
location, you will
stealth in
unlock
this game.
new
It's
tools and
actually fun
weapons to
stealth for
refine
me.
your approach and
Okay?
playstyle. Each mission is highly replayable, and every play.
But here's the thing, though. This is one of those games I want to play on stream, okay? This is one of those games that's going to be a mainstay because if you know my lore, I am a mercenary. I am supposed to be a mercenary that does this kind of shit. So, this right here is going to be fun. And hell, Satan, hang on. Hang on. Have you seen the speedruns for this game? Like here, watch this. This is 20 seconds of freaking running in this game.
To Paris 47.
What the? Someone help me! No! Don't point that
Good work, 47. Time to find Dahlia Margolis. Both targets are down. Now, head towards an exit.
Hi. What's your goal 50 seconds? I don't know. I've never seen a no breaking law challenge before. That's the thing, is they just find like the stupidest ways to freaking bad game design. That's not bad game design. That's beautiful game design, okay? But look, here's the thing. That's gonna be one of the things. Cyberpunk modded's gonna be one of the things. But we're also gonna have flexibility with the way we play games, okay? That flexibility, okay? That flexibility means that I'm not going to just be sitting there and making one day dedicated to ASMR, one day dedicated to VR chat, one day dedicated to just chatting / whatever game I want to play. It's going to be kind of based on the vibe I'm feeling. So maybe one week, Thursday's ASMR, the next week, ASMR is on Sunday. Maybe when I work on a video, it's on a Friday. Maybe it's on a Thursday. You know? There's a whole bunch of different things going on. And it's with those things in particular where these changes are going to make it a lot easier for me to make content. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to stream. And it's going to be a lot of fun, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. And so as a result, so will you still switch your like from ASMR to gaming? Maybe. It depends on the vibe. That's the thing, is it's gonna be based off of a vibe check. And oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Cuddling Koala. I might add a toggle for a vibe check. Okay, look, not necessarily a phone call, but what I'm gonna do is, these are the main points I've been wanting to talk about. These are the main changes, so things are gonna be a lot more flexible. Things are gonna be a lot more vibe-based, so I'm not just forcing myself to just do one thing. It's gonna be me being more my authentic self and enjoying myself. And it's just gonna be going in one direction where I get to be my best self. There is something really important I do need to take care of that my mods are telling me about, so I need to go and handle that shit. I need to go and deal with that. I will be in my Discord to finish talking about this after I've handled that, but I'm gonna cut the stream here short just so I can handle this, so that I can make sure I clear up any kind of issues that are going on at the moment. Because this looks like it's a really time-sensitive thing I need to handle. I'm glad to be back to streaming. I hope this all makes a lot of sense for everyone. Of course. I'm gonna give you guys the path to the Discord so we can stay on top of that shit, so I can talk with you guys there and finish up this conversation. I'm sorry I have to end this only an hour and a half in, considering how, you know, how important this is, that I need to, you know, nip this in the bud. So I'm gonna handle that. I'll be there back in the Discord to talk about this. It's great to be back tomorrow. It might be VR chat, it might be ASMR, it might be a game. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But it's been a pleasure hanging out, guys, and I'll see you guys soon! Whoop!